If you think back to the people you're going to be talking to today, their lives have probably changed a lot, haven't they? Yeah, a huge amount. And if you think in another 50 years' time, when you're really, you'll be really grown up, getting older yourself, you'll remember things that they say, but other people won't know about it. So what we're trying to do is really capture those things so that they don't get lost. It's really important we find out about these things.
Thing we do, we're gonna pass a clap to one another, okay? So I'm going to pass a clap for Celestine like this, and she's going to pass it on.
What you do is you sort of select half of them and then another half from each group, and then you combine it into one.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were thinking about. So just to say what's going to happen today. So at 11:30 we're going to Luke's house to the farm. Yeah, of course, the farm. And after that we're going to come back here for lunch. And after lunch we're going to meet Mrs. Perry and Mrs. Evans. Okay. So now we have time to practice.
Yeah, I like two. But the one I like the most is, was it hard to cope in bad weather?
Be asking me some questions about what farming was like when you were about family and your community and the money in the market.
Okay, that's good.
We're here today from Blackawton Primary School to ask you some questions about farming when you were young. My name is Celestine. I'm Link.
I'm Frankie.
I'm Amaya. I'm Edward. I'm Ella.
Okay.
We're going to start with farm life. And so the first question is, did you like farming?
Farming was excellent.
And did you have days off, or did you have to farm every day with no breaks?
Oh, we had the days off.
This is the biggest problem in farming at the moment is TB. It's a really bad scourge, and until we get rid of it, we're all in trouble.
TB is in tuberculosis?
Yes.
Does bad weather ever affect farming?
Well, yeah, it's especially in the sort of summer when you've got crops and that to get in. I mean, the last 2 years it's been very difficult to sort of harvest the corn because it's been so wet in the autumn. So, I mean, it's always battle for farmers always against weather. Whether it's too dry, whether it's too wet, it's too cold, or
we're going to ask you some questions about farm life.
Yeah.
And so the first one is, did you like farming?
Yes, all my life I wanted to farm. We started with only 15 cows because you could make a living with far less in those days, far fewer livestock than you can now.
Did you have days off?
No, everything had to be done every day, so there were no days off.
There's beef breeds and there's dairy breeds. And the dairy breeds, what would you think they did? Yes.
Make dairy.
Give milk.
So milk, butter, ice cream.
Yes,
dairy
that's right. And yogurt and all sorts of things.
Did you have Sunday roasts on Sundays?
Usually we had Sunday roast, yes, we did.
Was it hard to cope in bad weather?
It was awful. We found the climate varied so much during our years. When we started, it was quite mild in the winter. And then in the 60s, it used to snow every Boxing Day. And one year we were snowed in for 6 weeks. And we had to make a track through lots of fields to get the milk to the milk lorry. And our snowdrifts were simply huge. The snow was so heavy on the fence posts, you know, a fence post that sticks up with wire, that when it had all gone, those fence posts had sunk right into the ground. They'd been pushed there by snow.
How many animals did you have?
Or mainly cows and calves.
Which kind of animals provided the most food?
Do you know what a milk churn looks like?
Is it sort of like a silver thing?
Yes,
It's quite big at spots when it starts getting quite thinner.
that's right. A good cow could fill one of those in a day, which is a lot.
They separate the grain from the wheat.
That's right, and it leaves chaff, and it's an extremely dusty job. It was more fun in a way in those days. It was all very hard work, but it was fun in that you were a team, and if you had a good farmer's wife, they would be cooking things to keep you going when you'd unloaded a load.
Thank you for answering all our questions and thank you for coming here in your own time.
So thank you all. Very nice. Oh, isn't that lovely? Who did you do that?
The card for everybody that will show.